going to be unboxing my new Crimson Trace Green Lazer for my Mossberg Shockwave. I'm going to be putting it on. I'm also then going to be Boresighting it with my new laser 12 gauge Boresight, and going from there. So let's get started on this. I have not yet opened this up. First time opening this thing up. Let's see what we got. Alright. Looks like I've got the directions. There it is. Comes with I'll see what the direction says. This is for the 20 gauge only. I assume that's not going to work. Got a cool sticker. And then we got the hardware. Hardware and batteries. Alright, let's get started with this. Dump everything out. My dad would say always read the directions. We'll take a look here. Alright, directions are in English. That's pretty awesome. A lot of products you get these days, especially unrelated gun products, but electronics, they're not in English. So here, figure 1 battery install. Here's, looks like the green takes twice as many batteries. I'm just going to run through this installation, make sure firearm's unloaded. Alright, well, let's get to this. Alright, so the first thing here, looks like we'll install the batteries. This one here, got a laser sticker. Take these out of the package. Take these on hard. Alright, so this side, according to the diagram, plus side down, and put the minus side down on here. In here. Alright, I gotta give it 3 little wrenches here. Get the batteries in. This thing fires up. Now, pry in out, read the directions. So at this point in the process, I thought my unit was broken. I could not get the laser to turn on for the life of me. Called my buddy who had the same issue within a week, and he was able to help walk me through this process. So here we go. Alright, so just got the batteries in here. I actually tested it out with the batteries in, and it wasn't working. I couldn't get this thing to light up. I actually called a buddy who just got this same thing and told me what I was doing wrong. He had the same exact problem, so maybe that will help anybody who's installing this in the future. I don't know if there's some sort of static electricity that happens or some sort of reset that needs to be done, but he told me to take the batteries out and actually flip the switch back and forth, and the switch has to be on the off position while this is being installed. I don't know if the first time I tried it, it was on the on position, but I took the batteries out, flipped it a couple of times. I hit the button to make sure there wouldn't be any power left in any memory system, and then put the batteries back in, flip the switch to on, and it worked. So that may help anybody who's dealing with this issue here. So let's get this puppy on here. I've read over the directions. I assume that there's a these screws out up top. place here. Looking at it, trying to just this cover. Alright, let's put this bad boy in there. 2 small screws, these were receiver, there's one washer, this washer goes on the back end. Alright, 2 Allen wrenches here. Well, I think the hallways, these aren't in there. So this one. I got it quite good. I'm not putting lactate on this as yet. Sure, that's what I'm going to do. I just want to get it on. I haven't fired this one yet. I probably will end up putting lactate on after. Get this all done. Okay, fire this first on fire. Use tiny little wrenches. Okay, we got all worked. Yeah, we're tightening it. So there you have it. It's installed. Flip it on. If you can see here, here's the green laser. That's pretty slick. 3 different on buttons. One there, there's one, and there's one. So ultimately, looks like that's the one I'd be using. We'll find out. Awesome. Well, that was pretty slick. Went on pretty easily. We're just consulting about the batteries going in correctly, making sure it was working. So now what I'm going to do is I am just going to boresight it across my room. Let's say this is probably all the way across to my wall. That's a pretty long range for this gun. Say that's 30-40 feet. My distance may be way off, but a large room. Pick this up. This is my 12 gauge bore sight. Alright. And then now let's get this installed. You guys can see that on the wall there. Turn on this bad boy. Alright. Well, elevation's pretty well on. We're about 6 inches off at this 30 feet. You see there's a cat down there. I'll shoot the kitty. Alright. So, just going to grab the directions. Make sure I start turning things the right way. Save some time. Alright. can see this. Left counterclockwise, right clockwise. This is the windage. So windage is down here, and I am going to want to take this. I want to take it to the right. So I am just going to go clockwise. Alright. It's about a little over a quarter turn. You guys can see now. I am about 2 inches low, maybe. Oh, sorry for the bad camera work. Not a professional. Not a professional YouTuber. Just trying to make some useful videos. Camera setup sucks. Sorry. Alright. You can see things here. So up is once again clockwise. There we are. Dead smack connected. Got red and green. Turn off my... So one thing I'll point out here, see we got her all sighted in at 30 feet. I'll walk up. You can see how this may change a little bit since the laser is not necessarily going down the bore of the gun. The closer I walk, further off it is. I mean, obviously I'm 6 inches from the wall, 8 inches from the wall. That's how far off it is, an inch. Further back I go, closer they get, and essentially when I'm back as far as 30 feet, you can see that at that point they join up. So here on the wall, I mean, it's barely off. I'm probably 15 feet from the wall. It's as close as it's going to be. So there you've seen it. We sighted in this Crimson Trace Green Dot out to 30 feet. As you can see, we're an inch off all the way up to, that's really just the difference between the actual laser and the bore. They're off an inch. So that truly means if we're sighted in at 30 feet and we're off an inch at ground zero, we could go back to 60 feet and then we'd be off an inch on the other side. So essentially, you can go back 60 feet and be off an inch the opposite side. So 30 to 60 feet, pretty much 0 to 60 feet, you're all within an inch, and that's pretty awesome. So thanks for tuning in. I hope this video was useful, and please leave a comment, like, and subscribe if this was useful. Take care.